What is up, guys? Striker here. Hope everybody is doing well. So as you can tell by the title, in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a tutorial video on how to build a medieval house, like from the medieval times. If you guys are new to the channel, as always, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when new videos come out. But anyways, let's just get right into it. So the first thing that you are going to need for this particular build is the spruce logs. So spruce logs. And this is going to basically be the frame of the building, like the shell of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. And then from there, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do 5. So from there, after the 5, take these 3 out and put them back, but facing like that. Should have done that from the beginning, but we're just going to roll with it. So then you're going to want this side one to be a total of 6 blocks tall. So then we count up from there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then once you have it 6 blocks tall, then just build another beam coming across. So there we got it. And the next thing that you are going to need is the stripped jungle logs. Okay. And with these stripped jungle logs, what you are going to do with those is build up 5 blocks, 1 inside. Then again on this side, go 1 in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 going across there, 1 going across there. And then these 2 here can be taken out. All right. And then from there, what we want to do next is come out 1, 2, 3, because this is going to be where the entrance is. So come out 3 blocks, 4 blocks actually. Then on the 4th one, go ahead and build up another column 6 blocks high. And then once you do that, go 3 more blocks this way. 1, 2, 3. And then just ignore that one at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then once you build the other beam coming across here, we're just going to build one final one on the block right above it. So if you did it correctly, it should look something like this. So the next thing that we are going to do, actually here, let me fill in this first. Same thing as over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ignore the one on the bottom. That was just a place filler. And then 1 across. And then 1 across on the second one from the bottom. And then the ones on the bottom again. Take those out. Alright, so what we're going to do next is put 3 spruce logs right here in between the 2 sections. As soon as we are done with that, we are going to grab some stairs. You can have your fun with the stairs, whatever kind you want to do. But for me in particular, I'm going to go with the polished andesite stairs. And we're going to put 1 right here and 1 right here. Actually, you know what? Let's just do away with the second one. I was going to make it going inward here, but we're not going to do that. But anyway, so next thing you're going to want to do from there is build 1 beam coming across here. And then 1 going right above that. And then 1 going right above that. So I'm just going to fix that to make it look neater. It should look something like this if you've done everything correctly so far. The next thing that I'm going to do, you don't have to do this if you want, but this is something that I like to do just to make it look a little better, is I am going to get a spruce fence, or the spruce, right? Yep. I'm going to put 1 stair at the top of each of the vertical beams and put it upside down. And then this is just really to make it look nicer. From there, put a fence beneath it. But don't go all the way to the bottom of the fence. Go one block from the bottom. And then once you do that, I'm going to grab some polished andesite blocks and put one at the bottom of each of them. So now, this one's obviously going to be too high because of that. So now we got the basic front edge almost completely done. Forgive me if I'm stuttering. It's 3 in the morning here. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just debating what block I want to use for that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some trapdoors, preferably the spruce ones, and then put them aligning the top just like this. Okay, so now we got most of this done. There's one more thing I'm going to add to the first floor before we move on to the second. Me personally, I'm a huge garden fan, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Grab a couple dirt blocks. Put the dirt blocks right here. And then, me personally, one of my favorite plants is the berry plant, so I'll go with the berry. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get some doors for this. The doors you can have your fun with. Let's see. I'll use a jungle door for this one. I was going to use the spruce door, but this one I think would look better in this particular instance. And then from there, okay, keep that as it is. And then what I'm going to do here actually, and this is something I just now decided, I'm just going to give it a little bit of extra decor to make it look good. So I'm going to get some jungle stairs for this one. And I already got the trapdoor, so I don't need that. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. And now we got the whole entrance done. And just for good measure, whoops. Oh. Here I am fumbling like an absolute psychopath. All right. Let's go ahead and just put a clock in. Wait, I can't. Oh, I need an item frame. Okay. I'll grab that fence back when I need it. There we go. Okay. So it should look like this if you got it correct. Now let's go ahead and move on to the second floor. Here, let me just set the time today real quick. So the second floor, we're going to go up 5 blocks on the side, and then come in on the 4th block after that, go up 5 more. And then again, just keep following that pattern every 4th block. And then once you do that, just make the beam coming across. And we don't have to worry about too much detail because these are just going to be windows. But I do like to make things look as neat as possible. So we're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. All right. So again, come up here with the stripped logs and do the same thing as you did on the first floor. Now this time you can do it all three across because there's no entrance obviously down here. Then again, 4 up, 1 more across, 4 up, 1 more across again, and 1 more after that right here. Okay, and then let's build the columns in between. All right, so that's done. And now from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some shelves. You know what? The spruce ones look the best. Okay, I can get rid of that item frame. I don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to put one at the top and bottom of each window. And then I'm going to do that on the bottom one as well. That was the one thing I was forgetting. I knew I was missing something. All right. Then once that's done, the next thing I'm going to do is really just for show, so you don't have to do this part if you don't want to. But I think it looks better this way. So if I get the fence back, that's the block I need. Go ahead and put 1 block there, 1 block there, 1 there, and 1 there. Put the fencing in, and then from there I put away the trap door. I should have kept that in my inventory. Trap door, get the spruce one again. I can get rid of the clock, and then just gonna put the trap door like that. Do it one more time, and then do it on the bottom. And then go ahead and put the trap doors in. All right, now just to put the glass in the window, I'm going to use black stained glass for this. And then same thing with the top. There we go. And then on the very top, just going to put some shelves to align the roof. That obviously I did not mean to do. Okay, so as of right now, it should look something like this. As you can see, one of the berries has officially finished growing. Now what I'm going to do is start the outline for the roof. So this is going to be a little bit tricky. But for this, I'm going to use the blackstone. And you're going to need blackstone slabs, the blackstone bricks, and then the blackstone stairs. Polished blackstone, that is. All right, so what you're going to want to do is come out 2 blocks on either side. And then on this one here, put 1 more. Then put 1 more slab here. And 1 right here. Then for the next block up, actually, here's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to come down here, get rid of that, and go 1 slab down, actually. And then follow the slabs for 1 more block in. And then come up half a block. So right now it should look like that. Now put another slab here and then another slab here. But then on top of that, you're going to want to put the first of these stairs. Put 1 on either side, and then immediately following that, you're going to want to place another stair facing backwards. Then another stair going up. Then a block, then another stair. And then same with the other side, stair, block, and then stair. Okay, and then following that, you're going to want to put another block here and then go up by a full block. So on either side, and then another stair facing forward either way. Then another block going up. And finally at the top, you can place a... Actually, let's see how that slab looks. So yeah, it should look something like that. And then on the inside of the top section, I'm actually going to use jungle logs. I'm going to start on the second block, actually, just that way it looks a little bit neater and I'm not going across like that. And also, when you're doing the blocks like this, actually, I should have done this. You want to make sure, obviously, it's not interfering with the roof. Will that interfere? Not really. And then coming in, I'll put 1 there just so that all these look straight. Oops. And there we go. Now that is done. And there we go. So we have the whole front section of the house. And I will be doing the next part in part 2. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see part 2.